Psalm 19 talks about how that the law of God is wise, enlightening the heart. It would have been too late for the human race if God had left us alone, because we would ultimately still discover that his way is still better than our way. Somebody didn't catch that. The knowledge of good and evil says, God, leave us alone. We figure it out. We know what is good for us and we know what is bad for us. So we use ourselves for all kinds of experiment until we discover that this is actually good. That was what Solomon did in Ecclesiastes. Solomon was very wise. God gave him a lot of capacity and he used his life as an experiment. And he came to certain conclusions in the book of Ecclesiastes. For example, he married 700 wives and had 300 concubines. But he now said, I realized that what is best is that just be happy with the wife of your youth. He didn't need to do that. All he needed to do was to follow the law of God. He explored all kinds of things. He said, don't look on wine when it is red. You are still trying to say, there's a way I can be drunk and not be. Solomon has given you counsel. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, he said, after all of this, he said, here's the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. He was a very, very intellectual person. Solomon was very, he was very wise. And he did all kinds of, explored all kinds of things. And he discovered the truth of God by the things that he suffered. May you not discover the will of God by suffering. Obedience is a safeguard for ignorance, because there are many things we don't understand. The way of God is wise. But if you want to discover, some people, when they are old, that they've come to the conclusion that say, this Christianity way is actually the best way to order your family. This Christianity way is the best for society. There are some billionaires today in the world that have come to that conclusion. They've explored, they've looked at all kinds of worldviews, and they've come to the conclusion that building your life, building your culture on the word of God is better than building your culture on Yoruba culture or whatever culture it is you say you have.